What if you could change a major aspect of your life? And maybe you've tried, but it hasn't worked out. Sometimes it's the approach to acquiring those big things in our lives that have to change. Hi, I'm Angela Drake, a published contemporary romance author, and today we are going to talk about how to get you there as a starting point. I'm going to be using Sarra Cannon's 6 Months for Life program. She started this 4 years ago, but she is hitting the reset button, and I am linking her current video, Project 180, in the description box below. Go check out her video. She'll explain a lot more of this better than I can, but I'm going to walk you through what I'm doing. So let's get into it. First off, I'm using a Happy Planner Mini. I have a sticker on the front that you are a world changer, born to shine and conquer. And you know what? You are. Let's talk about the approach. Now, I have Sarah's workbook in here, and you will find it in her Google Docs. I think she has the link in her Project 180 video, but I'm also going to try to link the Google Docs document link down in the description box below. Can you tell I'm out of practice of doing videos? So I have hers, and you can print them out in any size. I printed these out to go in my Happy Planner Mini. And then I have everything broke down by month. Now, my brain just went dead. 6 Months for Life for me, I'm kicking it off this month. I started yesterday, and I'm going to go all the way through November and see where I'm at. It's about incremental changes in your habits to get you to where you want to be. So maybe you want to lose weight, but you don't get on the treadmill, or you don't go to the gym, or whatever. What can you do starting in small points to get you to where you start losing weight? Do you need to exercise? Do you need to change your eating habits? Do you need to eliminate things from your diet? What do you need to do? And in that workbook, she walks you through the whole process of getting there. Now, for me, I just want a happy home again. Bob and I are happy, but the house is a disaster. And I've been walking my way through it little by little, making small changes. But I also have to make changes in my diet. And Bob said something the other day. He has started doing the lemon water and cinnamon at night before he goes to bed. Says he has noticed a difference in his legs. He's not tired all the time because he's cleansing his liver. Now, when I was first realized that I was pre-diabetic, I was taking the lemon water in the morning. I take cinnamon capsules with my supplements, and I take a small cup of vinegar tea before I go to bed at night. Then I do a detox, actual herbal detox tea. And that's my nighttime routine. I had gotten away from that. Suddenly, I'm not feeling like I have the energy that I used to have. I'm going to jiggle you just a little bit. I need to straighten this out just a hair, because you're too far back. There you go. So I'm needing to make some changes to get to where I need to be. So when I was doing all those things, I felt great. My sugar numbers were where they're supposed to be. And my sugar numbers aren't bad, but they're not where they need to be. So I'm working my way through changes. And what I've done is I've gone back and I've set up my trackers for each day of the week. I'm using the week on 2 pages. And I have color-coded everything because, I love color, and that's one of the things that helps me click with what Sarah does, is we like our colors, we like our stickers, we like our markers. So I have, starting with my coffee cup, I try to do only 1 per day, maybe 2 on Sundays. But sometimes I do more than 1, and that's okay, because I do a caramel-flavored coffee from Menards. I do a 0 sugar shot of chocolate syrup, and my froth is half and half, 2 ounces of half and half with 2 half teaspoons of Splenda, or stevia rather. So my coffee is not overloaded if I do it at home. Now, if I go out to the coffee shop, that's a totally different story. I also need to make sure that I take my supplements every day. I take a set in the morning. vinegar, berberine, and my cinnamon in the morning, and then in the afternoon after lunch or right around lunchtime, I have several others that I take. And that has kept me out of a doctor for over 25 years. That is my strong belief. Now, you do you, but that's my belief. I also have my shoe here, and instead of tracking actual steps, because we live rural and I don't get out in the country. I mean, I don't get outside as far as tracking my steps. Also, my tracker is on my indoor shoes. I don't wear it when I go shopping because I'd already lost one. I don't wear it when I'm out in the yard to get it all grungy and hope that it doesn't clog. So when I'm doing the outside stuff for steps, I'm just going to note that for my steps, yesterday we shopped. Not a lot of steps, but, and then general stuff around the house. But I was moving. Today, I've hung clothes on the line and done some garden work. And then the rest of today is going to be spent curled up on the couch reading a book. So that's how I will track that. I need yogurt. I only have one left, so I've got to get to the store tomorrow or Thursday and get more yogurts. But I try to do one yogurt per day. And the Oak Nose has less sugar and is higher in protein. And then my colors, my yellow triangle, and I'm going to go this one because it's not marked. My yellow triangle is for my lemon water in the morning. Orange is for taking my supplements. Magical is my personal practice, not just magical in general, but my personal practice. Blue is working with my Kanban board. Have I pulled stuff off the Kanban board and done those tickets for the day? And if you don't know what the Kanban board is, I think I've got a video down below in my list. If not, I'll link you to Sarah's. Then there is my business stuff, which is my social media, my blogs for both my Cauldron Cafe blog, my creative blog, my author blog, and my homesteading blog. Did I do any writing? And my personal stuff. Did I take a bubble bath? Did I do my nails? Did I just chill and watch a movie, do personal time? That's what that one is for. And just remember that if you don't do something on the day, it's a new day. Now, yesterday I did do my blogging. And today already I've done videos and blogging. So that's done. I also didn't put in my creative, but that's kind of my business. So we'll do that video there. Okay, and I did work with the Kanban because those tickets came off. Those tickets came off. So I've already been working on things. So now I also have my tea bag up here for my vinegar water and my detox tea. And tonight I'll mark those things off as well. So that's how I keep track. Now I've got these for every day. I've got them set up through the month of June. Towards the end of July, I will go back and I will set up, towards the end of June, I will set up July because the first week in July kicks in on that last week in June. Now the other thing I wanted to do, and I've not done because I kept forgetting, was put my weight in. So I'm going to try and remember to weigh in the morning and get that written in. The idea is that by making sure that I'm doing each one of these little things, each tick in my planner lets me see if I'm staying on track to do the things I need to do to keep my business running, have private personal time for myself to recharge my batteries, to taking care of the health side, which is my lemon water and my vitamins, and my personal time to make sure that health-wise I'm staying on track. I will be 65 in September. And there are some things that's getting harder. Well, it's not getting harder for me to do. It's just taking more time for me to do things. And that's just an age thing. That's nothing I can control. But I can control how my body reacts to those applications, such as hanging the laundry on the line or getting down on my hands and knees to work in the garden. Those little things that you start feeling as you get older, but really you don't notice them till it's too late. So that's where I'm at. I will be back Next week I will have my June plan. I don't think I'll do June's planner. I'm going to finish June out. And then about the middle of the month, I will come back and I will show you my Q3 plan and how I set up my everyday planner. Because I've not done much with it in the last couple of months either, between rib injuries and shoulder injury. It's been a rough couple of months. So I'm just now jumping back in, getting back to work, getting back to writing. I know I wanted to have a book due the end of June or end of May, but when I set that deadline, I did not take into consideration that I would be on the road for 21 days in April and not in a position to work on my book. So getting back to work on that this week and see if we can't finish that up and get that book ready to roll. So I want to thank you for joining me in my studio today. Please remember to share and subscribe. And if there's something in particular you would like me to talk about, leave that down in the comments below. I would love to know. All my best.